Okay, so this is how you do better, crisper image on Dragon Dogmas 2. A lot of people are saying that the image is very blurry. It's not optimized, lots of stuff, right? So keep in mind I'm on a 4090, so I don't know if your graphics card will be able to handle 1440p resolution. But pretty much what I have set up here is dynamic super resolution for 4587 by 1920. You can also go a little higher if you want. I think that the higher you go, the less frames you're going to get, so I'm just keeping it right here. You enable this by going to manage through these settings, and you go to DSR factors, which is dynamic super resolution. You select them right there. These are the newer ones, so you may want to use these. Are more efficient, so it says. And then you go back here to change resolution. You adjust that, put your refresh rate. It's going to lower it, so you're going to lose some refresh rate, but that doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead and show you not overclocked standard. I am working on a 4090. Nvidia GeForce RTX 4090 right there. Stock settings. I'm gonna load this game up. I'll show you what I have the settings at in game for graphics. I'll turn this thing off because I don't like using that. I like using MSIs better. Okay, so go to options, graphics. You'll see that I have the screen resolution matching the DSR factor, refresh rate matching, frame rate. I just put that a variable. That's off because I'm using DLSS. I turned this off because I don't want it changing my screen resolution. I want it to stay there because I want a crisp picture. I feel like I can afford to lose some frames. Quality setting to give it a nicer picture. This did make it look better. I left this off because, you know, it's a single player game. You don't really need that. Upscale sharpness, put it on all the way. Ray tracing is on. Screen space reflections. I have everything pretty much on except for the stuff that you don't really need because DLSS is handling that and ray tracing. Okay, so those are off due to that, but everything else I have maxed out. Okay, so we're gonna go back, load from my last save point. We'll start seeing the frames that I'm getting here and how crisp the picture looks. So let's say I'd average anywhere from, I'm dipping into the 40s and up to over 100 sometimes. I'd say I'm averaging around 60-ish. Game does look really nice, especially with ray tracing on. I also have a 3060 Nvidia, and I put that one at 1440p with ray tracing on, low to medium, and maybe like 2 high settings, and it was running just under 60 frames per second with a i7-8700K processor, a very old processor, and it was running it. I was happy with what it was doing. I also have a 1080 Ti. I'm going to mess around with that one tomorrow and do a video on that one. I'll probably do the video on the 360 first. That way people can see that game does handle it. I've heard some complaints about going into the city and people having trouble with that. So, you know, that's where we're heading to now. You can see the city down there. I haven't been up this road yet, so this is going to be exciting for me.
Was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Little high five right there. Grab this bug. There's probably treasure up there, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to keep going this way. Just get to the city. See, we're at 97 frames, 100 frames per second now, 112, 118, 117, 113.
Able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Shall we set it rolling?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's probably something up there. Gotta come back here for sure.
No one can defend themselves with grappling like this.
Damn it.
My magics are at your disposal.
I don't like this auto shot. It's so weak. They really need to like balance the bow because some stuff is just useless.
Now there's a worthy prize.
I mean, I don't have everything set up. Maybe I'm just not using it right. But this thing is, if it's elemental boosted, it's pretty badass. There we go. See? The hell, where'd he go? Or am I not hitting him?
These beams are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Oh, 14. Oh, yeah. By the way, here's my character. You haven't noticed yet? And I made a little sidekick here. Get a good look at him. Hard to tell that's him, but yeah, that's him. Once I take the helmet off, he looks better.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
You know anything about Game of Thrones, that's what that is. I'm rested enough. I don't... Whoa, what is this? I'm not going to touch that yet. It feels like a trap. So I'm going to save it right here. A lot of people also complaining that, oh, you don't have multiple saves. Well, I mean, this game is a hardcore game. It's not really designed for multiple saves and things like that. Like, that's why Capcom said they're gonna think about making it a feature, and yeah, rightfully so. It was not designed with that in mind. Shit.
I'm merely
Get this treasure up here.
battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen judgment.
Right you are.
86 FPS, still looking good. That DSR really makes it sharp on a. Oh, by the way, I'm playing in an ultra widescreen. If you don't use the DSR, the ultra widescreen looks very blurry. I mean, it just looks bad. It doesn't look that good. So I can see why a lot of people are really upset right now because yeah, the game's not optimized. It's not.
My magics are at your disposal.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
It's just hiding in the bushes and stuff, like trying to ambush you.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round it.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You've cut quite the hunter's figure.
And go down the main road when they get to town. That feels like I'm never gonna get there.
Think of it. The private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
What fell magics have brought these decrepit bones to life? Ah, how you like that? I'll encamp the same spell. We'll overwhelm our foe with our combined magics.
Okay, we're almost there.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
These are ruins?
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
90 FPS. Ooh, what's going on here? It doesn't sound very nice. Alright.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
My magics are at your disposal.
Where is he? There he is. Oh, you son of a bitch.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we sup on bitter defeat. By your
God Damn it! No! 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 Fuck. Okay, I was able to get into the city. I just ran past the guard and they stopped me, so I'm in. It looks like it's taking me through the quest line. Killed one of my quest givers and I couldn't bring him with me. Well, I didn't kill him. I got him killed.
If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes.
And since they don't have multiple saves, it's not like I can just go back before I killed, when I had the quest. I should have been more careful, and I wasn't. I was exploring in a cave, and he died to some alligators.
Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, you, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom.
What?
Some days passed. You confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared.
Spoiler alert.
Long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet.
Ooh, the plot thickens. It's like real politics.
However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them.
Okay, so we are going to walk into the city and check out the frames.
And has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further.
They keep calling me a dude. I'm a female. Got some money. Let me just go here and grab this stuff. Alright. Just an order from the Majesty. Alright, so in the city.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Other quest giver.
Get back here!
Alright, well, I'll find him later.
You there!
Find out what that
Did
what?
you see an urchin in a cap run past just now?
No.
Can you tell me which way he went?
I don't like you guys, so I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, I didn't see shit.
I'll catch that wretch yet.
Okay,
You're
city.
a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt.
Never
In
gonna
fact,
get to
there's
walk
more
the city
I would
ever.
ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
Good to
Okay.
see you, master.
So in the city, and my frames dropping to 50, hanging out close to 60.
riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
Yeah, now remember, I am not overclocked. I do feel the frames kind of, like if my 1% lows are dropping into like the 20s, only because I'm looking at it, right? But I could be wrong. I don't have that measurement up. I don't believe so. And I'm not going to turn it on because that's fine.
There's a ladder here.
Ah,
This guy
fine.
appeared out of nowhere. Okay. And this is with high settings. Remember, it is a 4090. Yeah, it looks like the rendering. People are just starting to appear. Like out of thin air. But the frames are holding at a decent frame rate. Ultra high settings pretty much. Above 1440p to give that crispness on a DSR. So it's taking a higher resolution and outputting it to 1440p, which kind of needs to be done to correct the true output it should be doing, because it looks really fuzzy without it, and I was not happy with that. Alright, I'm gonna tap my overclock. Last time I did it, it didn't really seem to do anything. Alright, let's look at my overclocking.
What to make of this?
Come on. Okay. So 2 apply. This is a little overclock. I haven't tuned it, but it is overclocking. This will hit over 3000 right here. Let's see if overclocking your GPU helps. Okay, we were hanging out around the 50s, low 50s, sometimes dipping into the 40s.
No need to be humble. Just
sometimes hitting 60s. I don't really count this because we're locked into a screen here.
The ones in this city are cravens. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as you. And this Baron fellow. I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll seek out this Baron.
So I do play overclocked. I don't mind. I mean, my temps, don't really go above probably 90 on a hotspot. So I don't care. Usually maybe 95 on a hotspot, maybe 100 on a very, very aggressive game. But look, my overclocked it. Oh, what's going on here? Oh no, am I crashing? And I don't know, I thought that was a pretty stable overclock. I didn't really think that was a big deal. Yeah, I'm unstable now, but I could probably tune that a little bit. But we saw that up to 70. That was got about over a 10% boost. So I'm sure I can probably get it up into the mid 60s stable. But yeah, so that's the feed. Hope you guys got a good feel about what the frame rates are on this game. Have a good day.